Britain has seen wildfires before, but this summer, the country has become a tinderbox. Homes burned, fields erupted, 19 houses destroyed in Stourbridge. Britain has already surpassed last year's wildfire total, and the season is far from over. With drought deepening and temperatures soaring, the fear is spreading with the flames. Smoke is doing what rain usually does in Britain this summer, rolling in from the horizon and settling over towns that have never seen anything like it. In Stourbridge, in the West Midlands, firefighters spent the night of August 13th into the morning of August 14th battling flames that tore through fields and jumped straight into people's homes. West Midlands Fire Service confirmed 19 houses were completely destroyed and 18 more damaged. 3 firefighters were hospitalised, and further north in Staffordshire, 6 more were treated for smoke inhalation and heat exhaustion. The scale of it stopped the Prime Minister in his tracks when he arrived to see the damage on August 14th.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I dealt with wildfires in Greater Manchester, but nothing on this scale. I've never seen scenes like this in Britain, where you just see a whole house gutted, smouldering. And I met one of the families whose house had gone up in that way, so you can imagine how distressing that is for them, and you feel for them. The kids have had to go elsewhere. You know, it's just unbelievably devastating for people in this position. So it's why I'm here. It's why I'm here.
It is not an isolated blaze. Fire chiefs say the number of wildfires across England and Wales has now overtaken last year's total of 1,017, and the season is far from over.
We're only in the middle of August, and the wildfire season seems to extend way into November at this moment in time. We're anticipating this being not just a record-breaking year, but a considerable increase on the number of wildfires previously experienced.
Behind the numbers are residents who had seconds to decide what to save and what to leave behind. One man in Stourbridge described the moment his garden caught alight.
We thought we were okay, and my daughter she came over to visit us upstairs. I heard her scream, and all the trees along the railway track were exploding. They weren't just setting fire, they were exploding. So we just grabbed everything and left. And our house is still standing, but all the garden, all the wall garden, everything's gone. And unfortunately, our neighbour, who has just spent a fortune renewing his house, that's gone. Yeah, and that's we've been very, very lucky. At the moment, the house is still standing, and it's just superficial, well, garden, trees and things that can be replaced. Yeah, a lot of houses at the back of us, they've gone.
Britain is now on course for its hottest summer on record, its 5th heatwave already behind it. London reached 38.1 degrees Celsius on August 13th, making it the 5th hottest day ever recorded in the UK, while nearly 3/4 of England remains in drought. Around 45 million people are living in drought-hit areas, with 27 million facing restrictions on water use. Burnham described the country in blunt terms during his visit on August 14th, warning that 37 fires were still smouldering nationwide and that the danger was far from over. The government has responded with an immediate ban on disposable barbecues, in effect from August 14th, after officials linked the single-use grills to a string of wildfires this summer. Burnham has also promised to commission water-bombing aircraft, of the kind used across Europe and the United States, something Britain currently does not have in its firefighting arsenal. The military has already deployed 100 personnel to support a major incident in South Wales, and talks are underway to bring Chinook helicopters back from Cyprus to help douse flames at home.
It's clear that the climate is changing. Everybody can see that, and we have to react accordingly. So I will convene in the summer, at the end of the summer I should say, a summit with fire and rescue services to make sure they are properly resourced going forwards. We've lost firefighters in recent years. I know it as a former mayor from a very grassroots level, some of the pressures on our fire and rescue services. I can't say today that we've done enough to fully resource them to deal with these type of incidents, and I want our firefighters to know that I understand how it seems from their point of view, and I'm going to convene that summit to make sure we get in place the right support, including the aerial support permanently, if that is what they deem is needed.
Burnham has promised a summit with emergency services in the coming days to address funding, acknowledging that resources have not kept pace with the risk. For now, crews in Stourbridge say they are still working through hotspots, smouldering in gardens, grassland and along rail lines, a day after the fire first tore through the town.